Punch, Ultimate Debate League. We back. We get another dope one-off on deck. I'll be the host, iXclusive said. Debater to my left, Trey Will, introduce yourself.
PHILLY. Back from the comment section to do work and spit knowledge. Let's get it.
Debater to my right, Jigga, introduce yourself.
Hey, this Jigga man, represent Palm Beach County, Florida. Shout out to Messiah Cartel. Y'all follow the Twitter, man. Let's get it.
Jigga, call in the air. What you got?
I got heads.
It's tails. Trey Will, what you want to do?
I'm going to let Jigga go first.
All right. The topic tonight is Penny Hardaway versus T-Mac. If both was to stay healthy their entire career, who would have been better? Jigga, 1 minute on the clock. First round, punch.
I said, hey, yo, what's my motherfucking name? It's Jigga, nigga. Trey Will, I don't know how you think this finna go down. You finna call him T-Mac Tracy McGrady for this debate, but I'm going to refer to him as Mr. First Round. Let me get to the first round. Now, Mr. First Round has 10 seasons where he played 60-plus games. Penny Hardaway had 6, with only 3 coming before his injury. Mr. First Round had 7 straight good seasons where people consider him one of the more dominant perimeter players in the league. If you want to say he had a bunch of injuries during those times, that's cool. But he was good enough to make 7 All-Star teams, 7 All-NBA teams. So we already know how good he was. With the Orlando Magic, he had the 32, 28 per game seasons where he led the league in scoring, and he had 21 points or more per game for 4 seasons after that. Penny, we only seen his first 3 years, and then he got injured. At 24, he had a 24.6 PER, so we already know that there were better seasons ahead, but then he got injured in the 97-98 season. Tracy McGrady, we already seen what he could do. Time.
Dope. Bottom of the first, Trey Will, 1 minute on the clock, punch.
All right, well, I feel like you made my point for me. So you said he's Mr. First Round, but what do we know Penny Hardaway as? We know him as being the second to Shaq. What we know T-Mac as being the leader in Houston, being the scorer, being the one that could put up points, being the one with the highlight dunks, being the one that could make the shots, being the one, it was him versus Kobe. We know him for 13 points in 35 seconds. What do we know as Penny as? Shaq's duo, the man who ran Shaq out of the team. After when Shaq was there, yeah, he was making all-star games. Yeah, he was making all-team. But right after Shaq left, it dipped. He went from first team all-star to third team for a reason. Because without Shaq, he wasn't it. When we talk about T-Mac, T-Mac was always it. It was never no T-Mac and Yao Ming. It was T-Mac. T-Mac was scoring. T-Mac was first team. T-Mac was leading the league in scoring. T-Mac was making all-star games. T-Mac was making all 7-time all-NBA. Come on, what are we talking about? Let's not forget. One of these players is in the Hall of Fame and one is not. And that's for a reason. He did 10 seasons before he started getting hurt. The 10 seasons, he was better. Hall of Fame, before he started getting injured, he was better. What are we talking about? Time.
All right, top of the second. Jigga is back on you. 1 minute on the clock. Punch.
Hey, I already spent a lot of those same statistics and numbers. It sounds like you need to go finish a round, my brother. Look, second round. Penny had a great beginning. Hall of Fame career in the beginning. We already seen Mr. First Round best years. Penny Hardaway, his rookie season, 16 points, 6.5 assists, 5.5 rebounds, 2.3 steals as a rookie. Yes, he made 3 All-Star teams. Even the season he got hurt, he made a 4th one. Made All-NBA first team twice, 95 and 96. He even won a gold medal with the 96 Olympic team. Hardaway was poised to become one of the greatest guards until he had an ACL injury in the 97-98 season and he needed surgery. He was robbed of any prime, so to speak. Once he got that injury, he never recovered from that. Penny had a season that's like Brandon Wood. We seen him cook for like 3-4 years and then they got hurt. That's it. T-Mac, you already said it. We've seen his best years. There's no what if. What if is we talking about? Ain't no what if. We seen the best he could do, and he couldn't do nothing. That's why he's missed the first round. But I'm going to get to that in the next round. Time!
All right, bottom of the second. Trey Will, 1 minute on the clock. It's on you. Punch.
You keep calling him Mr. First Round. Mr. First Round is a Hall of... You said Penny Hardaway had a Hall of Fame first half of his career? T-Mac is a Hall of Famer. And you keep talking about what he did when he was with Shaq. What happened when Shaq left? His stuff dipped. Before the injury, everything dipped. T-Mac never relied on nobody. T-Mac was leading Houston to 22 straight wins in 2007-08. T-Mac was leading Houston to multiple 50-win seasons. T-Mac was making 7 All-Stars. T-Mac was making 7 All-NBA teams. T-Mac was having PER of 30.3, highest in the league in 2002 and 03. And when he played on Orlando, the team that your guy mainly played on, he was averaging 20 and 30 points, making All-Star games, being better than your man on his team. Come on now, what are we talking about? You keep talking about what Penny Hardaway could have, would have. With no injuries, T-Mac would have won a chip. T-Mac would have had his career even more solidified than it is now. It would have even looked even better. Time.
Dope. All right, top of the third. Y'all know the situation. Y'all both gonna get 25 seconds each, 3 times to go back and forth. Jigga, let's start with you. 25 seconds on the clock. Punch.
All right. You keep doing this Shaq thing. The whole reason Shaq left was because Shaq got jealous of Penny. The reasons why I'm going to get to later, but I'm going to do this one right now. It started 17-5 the year before Shaq got traded when he was hurt. Penny went 17-5 by himself. That's when everybody, Penny. We cannot really play the what if game with Mr. First Round because in his individual success, he had a run nobody can question. Penny Hardaway only had a sample size. I don't think injuries messed up T-Mac, Mr. First Round's career. Time.
All right, 25 seconds on you, Trey Will. Punch.
First of all, that's a lie. It's proven that when Penny Hardaway was up for getting a new contract, Shaq supported him. But when it was Shaq's turn to get a contract, Penny didn't support him. That's when the camaraderie started breaking up. And you keep saying Mr. First Round, he didn't make it past the first round, but what he was doing in the regular season was amazing. What he was doing when he was scoring, when he was averaging, when he was leading his team, he didn't need a Shaq. He was doing it from the muscle, leading Houston to 50-win seasons multiple times. Being the best on Orlando, the team that your man started on. Yeah, come on, time.
Jigga's back on you, 25 seconds, punch.
Let's talk about why he's missed the first round. 22 wins, cool, straight wins. You couldn't get 4 when you needed it, including a 3-1 lead that you had and you lost when Doc Rivers was the head coach. Look it up. That's why I had punch on Doc Rivers how hard as I do. So now, playoffs. Add up all their career total playoff points. Penny has more points, rebounds, assists, blocks, steals. Shot better from the field, better from 3. The only thing T-Mac has in playoffs is free throw percentage. Get out of here. T-Mac played way more. How does Penny have more playoff stats? Time.
All right, Trey Will, 25 seconds back on you, punch.
Penny Hardaway had the best player in the league on his team. T-Mac had him in a league where Kobe was dominating. When teams like had Kobe, he was going up against Kobe. Who was Penny Hardaway going up against in that league? Just give me a name. Give me a point guard that he had to face in that era that was going against him. It was everybody was keen on Shaq, and Shaq was still dominating, taking that team. And let's talk about when Jordan came back out of retirement and took y'all out of the playoffs. I got beat by Jordan. Jordan that just got done playing baseball got knocked out of the playoffs. 4-0. Did y'all even win a game that season? I don't think Penny won a game that playoff series. I don't think so. Tom.
All right, Jigga, it's your last 25 seconds. Punch.
The answer to this what-if question is Penny Hardaway, and it's not even close. His efficiency and his movement was beautiful. This man could turn on a dime, create separation unlike anybody. He was an offensive-minded, bigger point guard for his size, and the reason he got hurt so much because the man was frail. The man was like 6'7", 175, 180 when he came in the league. He's a complete player offensively. He could penetrate, go for a dunk. He can shoot from anywhere. He can drop a pass for a dunk. Way acrobatic. This man was Magic Johnson, but he could shoot way better. Time.
Trey Will, last 25 seconds is on you. Punch.
You want to talk about a complete player. Every team that T-Mac went on when he was healthy, he was scoring 20 points. He was averaging 5 rebounds, 4 assists, playing the shooting guard role. Every team he went on, he was averaging 20. He had times where he averaged 30, led the league in scoring. Got, like I said, 7 All-Star appearances, 7 All-NBA teams, 2 scoring championships. When was Penny Hardaway doing stuff like that? Penny Hardaway is a point guard that never had more than 7 assists in a season. Time.
All right, you got 1 minute to close out. Jigga, 1 minute on the clock. Punch.
Penny Hardaway is one of those once-in-a-generation players. If it wasn't for those surgeries that derailed the prime of his career, he could have easily been a top 50 player in NBA history. The league was looking for niggas to replace Jordan in the 90s, and Penny had the best combination of skills and flair to pull it off, which is why he had shoes back then, which goes to the foam pauses now. He had the commercials. He even had the little Penny doll. He had a doll. Remember the little thing with the Chris Rock voice? Come on, man. T-Mac is a poor version's Kobe Bryant. Look at their careers. Both came from high school. Both sat the league the first couple years. T-Mac even led the league in scoring like Kobe did, but T-Mac could not get out the first round, which is why he's Mr. First Round. It's not even a debate, man. T-Mac didn't stand up because all the forwards that was coming in the league at that time, everybody think he was finna cook, but 2007, when he really fell off, who was the nigga in the championships going against the Spurs? LeBron James. Who was drafted in 2007? Kevin Durant. All these forwards, and you had Carmelo at the time, bro. It's not even close, bro. Trey Will, you lost. You know this not the first time you done this. You were supposed to debate Mr. First Round. You talking some other dumb shit. You from Philly. Now you know how to sound funness. You dead. What they gonna find next to the body of Black Compass? Time, man. Time. Get him out of here, bro.
All right, Trey Will. You got 1 minute to close out your third round. 1 minute on the clock. Punch.
All right, so let's talk about it. T-Mac came in the league 98. Sat on, like you said, sat on the bench for 3 years. When he first time when he started getting minutes, when the coaches resigned, a new coach came in, averaged 15. From there on, his career sprouted, averaging 20, averaging 30, leading teams to 51 season, leading teams to playoffs with no superstar caliber help. Going up against Kobe with no superstar caliber help. He didn't have a Shaq. He didn't have anybody he could rely on. He had himself, and he had to do it from the muscle. You keep talking about he's Mr. First Round, but what did he do in the regular season? Everything he did in the regular season before his injury got him to the Hall of Fame. Penny Hardaway might not ever make it to the Hall of Fame because he didn't do enough when he didn't have that team around him. When it was just him by himself, he didn't do enough. He relied on people. T-Mac didn't rely on people. T-Mac did it by himself, and that's why he's in the Hall of Fame. Time.
All right, dope. Punch Ultimate Debate League. That was Jigga versus Trey Will. Penny Hardaway versus T-Mac. I'm going to send it over to our ringside analysis, De Jesus, for his feedback on the bout and who we had winning. De Jesus, talk to me.
Yo, Mike's good?
Yes, sir.
It was a little too loud earlier. Okay, yeah, I think that was a really good battle. I think both of them came out, and I think they're both trying to make a statement with this battle. However, I do think that one battler was more consistent, and I think that was Jigga. I think that Jigga definitely got the only clear round. I think he got the third clear. He closed it out very well. However, I don't think that he started off the first round too well. He kind of made more points towards Trey Will's point of T-Mac being a better player. He brought up the fact that he made 7 All-Star teams and 7 All-NBA teams in his first round. Even though he called him Mr. First Round, he kind of helped Trey Will in the first round. So I had Trey Will with the first round. I don't think it's clear, though. But I think the second, again, is what this one comes down to. Jigga and Trey both had some really good points. But I think Trey might have won that second round low-key. He said that... Mr. First Round is still a Hall of Famer. So regardless of you calling him Mr. First Round, it's what he did in the regular season. And he said that T-Mac didn't rely on anyone. And he had the highest PER in 2002 and 03. So Jigga still had a really good second round. He said he won the gold medal, All-NBA first team twice. But he kind of helped himself stating some stats that Trey Will repeated in his first round. So I'm going to go with Jigga this one, 2-1. Third round clear, but very good battle.
All right, appreciate that, De Jesus. Once again, Punch Ultimate Debate League, Trey Will versus Jigga. I need everybody who can hear my voice to go follow Punch Ultimate Debate League on Twitter right now, @PunchUDL. Also, subscribe to the channel if you ain't already subscribed. And till next time, Punch.